1974 gave us Queen raising fists with Killer Queen, Lynyrd Skynyrd roaring through Sweet Home Alabama, and Bad Company making their mark with Can't Get Enough. But that was only the beginning. From iconic anthems to overlooked gems, these are 12 timeless rock hits from 1974 you'll love forever.
Sweet Home Alabama. Say we never. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toad.
Number 12. Radar Love by Golden Earring. A driving force of pure highway energy, Radar Love hits like a V8 engine on full throttle. This Dutch band had been working the European scene for years, but 1974's Moontan LP gave them their breakout. With its pulsing bass, twinned guitar lines, and hypnotic drums, Radar Love became the ultimate open road anthem, all while riding that telepathic line between two lovers.
When I get lonely and I'm sure I've had enough, she sends a comfort coming in.
Here's the twist. Golden Earring recorded the song in the Netherlands, but it exploded on American FM radio and reached number 13 on the US charts. No small feat for a band from The Hague. Picture it. A 74 Camaro, sunset on the dashboard, static fading into that iconic opening beat. That's how memories are made. If that was thunder, the next one is lightning. Number 11. Rock and Roll, Hoochie Coo by Rick Derringer.
What I'm talking about. That thing really knocks me out.
1974 gave us a masterclass in riff-heavy swagger with Rick Derringer's Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. Originally written by Derringer while with Johnny Winter, it finally hit big when he cut it solo on All American Boy. Fueled by that fuzzed-out guitar and rowdy chorus, the track became a barroom favorite and a rite of passage on air guitars everywhere. Fun fact? Derringer recorded every instrument himself, making it a true one-man band banger. Blasting from high school gym dances and pool halls, this one wasn't about meaning. It was about feeling. And in '74, it felt just right. Turn the dial up. This next track set the sound on fire. Number 10. Taking Care of Business by Bachman Turner Overdrive. Few songs scream blue-collar rock like this one. Randy Bachman's staccato riff and Fred Turner's booming vocals turned Taking Care of Business into an anthem for every worker bee with a dream. And the best part? That iconic piano solo was played by a pizza delivery guy. True story. Originally written as White Collar Worker during Randy's time with the Guess Who, it morphed into this BTO classic in 1974 on Bachman Turner Overdrive 2. From boomboxes on job sites to bar jukeboxes decades later, this song's grinded-out groove still gets fist pumping. Different city, same rebel heartbeat. Our next band carried the torch. Number 9. Can't Get Enough by Bad Company.
Baby, baby, I want you. You give me something I need.
This debut single didn't just launch a band, it launched a movement. When former members of Free, Mott the Hoople, and King Crimson teamed up, they delivered Bad Company, one of the most iconic debut albums of the decade. Can't Get Enough was its calling card, dripping with bluesy swagger and rock radio polish. What made it stick? Simplicity, honesty, and Paul Rodgers' vocal that could melt asphalt. It peaked at number 5 on the Billboard charts, but more importantly, it became a staple. One of those tunes that just feels like classic rock. And the story behind this next cut still sparks debate among fans. Number 8. Bungle in the Jungle by Jethro Tull.
On the love about mistake when we disagree, and just say the word.
Leave it to Ian Anderson and crew to turn evolution, colonial metaphors, and flute solos into a rock hit. From their War Child album, Bungle in the Jungle, was a slyly satirical slice of prog rock pop that became Tull's biggest U.S. single, peaking at number 12. Critics were divided. Was it too commercial? Too weird? But fans? They cranked it loud, loving that jungle beat and Ian's theatrical delivery. Whether on vinyl or blasting late-night radio, this one proved prog could have hooks.
Nice, is it so frightening to have me to show the thunder and light?
We've rocked hard enough. Now for a slow burn anthem that hit the gut. Number 7, The Air That I Breathe by the Hollies. A world away from the grit of hard rock, the Hollies gave us this haunting, heart-punch ballad. Released on Hollies in 1974, The Air That I Breathe was the band's last major hit. And what a swan song. That layered production, Alan Clark's aching vocal, and the orchestration made it feel bigger than life.
So sweet, silent angel.
There's a serenity to this track, like headlights on a midnight drive, like the last slow dance at prom. Legend has it, this song inspired Radiohead's Creep. And yes, they later settled with the writers. One of the top 3 songs literally saved a career. Stick around to find out which. Number 6, Killer Queen by Queen.
She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam.
This is where glam meets genius. Queen had already made waves with their first 2 records, but sheer Heart Attack and its breakout single Killer Queen turned them into rock royalty. Written by Freddie Mercury in one sitting, the track combined cabaret flair with razor-sharp guitar work. It was witty, decadent, and impeccably British. And America finally took notice.
Dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind.
Brian May's guitar solo dances like champagne bubbles, and Freddie? Pure velvet, wrapped in danger. From pubs to proms, it became an instant classic and marked the start of Queen's ascent to global dominance. Quick pit stop. If these classics still give you goosebumps, a hit like so more rock fans find this. And stick around. The top tracks are the ones that truly define the decade. Number 5, Rebel Rebel by David Bowie.
She's not sure if you're a boy or a girl. Hey, baby.
That riff. Rebel Rebel was Bowie's farewell to glam rock, and he didn't go quietly. Released in early '74, it opens Diamond Dogs with a defiant androgynous snarl that became an anthem for every outsider who needed a voice. The riff? Bowie himself played it, over and over until it grooved like gospel. FM radio loved it. Parents didn't. And teens, they adopted it as their theme song. You've got your mother in a whirl.
Rebel, rebel, put on your dress. Rebel, rebel, your face is a mess.
And just like that, Bowie lit the fuse on his next reinvention. Escalation continues. This next track burned its way into rock's DNA. Number 4, Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Sweet home Alabama. Lord, I'm coming home to you.
A Southern fried retort with one of the most recognizable guitar intros ever. Sweet Home Alabama wasn't just a song, it was a statement. A response to Neil Young's Southern Man, yes, but also a celebration of identity, pride, and rebellion.
I'm a Alabama once again, and I think it's a sin. Yeah.
Released on Second Helping, this track turned Lynyrd Skynyrd into household names. It was rowdy, tight, and absolutely built for summer. Airboats, tailgates, and backyard speakers still carry its echo today. If that was homegrown heat, this next one came from across the pond and shook the world. Number 3, The Joker by Steve Miller Band.
I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker.
Call him a picker, a grinner, a lover, or a sinner. Steve Miller owned 1974 with The Joker. Built on a laid-back groove and offbeat lyrics, it became a surprise chart topper and a cultural touchstone. That pompatus of love line? Nonsense. But brilliant nonsense.
Call me Maurice, 'cause I speak of the pompatus of love. Yeah.
It topped the Billboard Hot 100 and later saw a resurgence in the 90s thanks to a Levi's ad, proving a good groove never dies. This was one of those songs you could whistle at a stoplight and still get a thumbs up. Mood flip ahead. This next one is dark, mysterious, and unforgettable. Number 2, Time Waits for No One by the Rolling Stones.
I'm sure that Pilate washed his hands, sealed his face.
Buried on its only rock and roll, this track isn't your typical Stone strut. Instead, Time Waits for No One gave us a haunting reflection on aging, fleeting fame, and the cost of the ride. Mick's vocal is weary yet wise. While Mick Taylor's extended guitar solo floats like smoke from a cigarette, it didn't chart. It wasn't a single. But fans, they felt this one. In a year of bombast, the Stones reminded us that rock isn't just volume, it's truth.
Has he? Time waits by no one, and he won't.
Our number 1 track split critics at release, then conquered the world. Number 1, Band on the Run by Paul McCartney and Wings.
Oh, the
And on the run, and on the run.
The title track from Wings' 1974 album wasn't just a song, it was an odyssey. Recorded in Lagos, Nigeria under chaotic conditions, studio issues, stolen tapes, even illness, McCartney turned crisis into art.
All I need is a fine today. If I ever get out of here, if we ever get out.
The song unfolds in 3 acts: dreamy intro, mid-tempo escape, and full-blown freedom charge. Band on the Run is McCartney at his most cinematic, and it worked. The single soared on both sides of the Atlantic and helped redefine his post-Beatles legacy. That line, the jailer man and Sailor Sam were searching everyone. It still sends chills. If that brought back memories, tap like and subscribe to keep the classics alive. From arena-shaking anthems to forgotten gems, these songs prove why rock's golden era will never die. Next up, 1973, Timeless. Rock. Hits rock you'll love forever. It's waiting for you on screen.